नमस्कार, मैं हूं आपके साथ गौरव राजेंद्र। बुलेटिन की शुरुआत करते हैं। राजधानी दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री रेखा गुप्ता ने हाल ही में दिल्ली नगर निगम उपचुनाव में भारतीय जनता पार्टी को अपना अमूल्य आशीर्वाद प्रदान करते हुए ट्वीट किया है। उनका कहना है कि उपचुनाव हेतु दिल्ली के नागरिकों का हृदयपूर्वक आभार। यह विजय हमारे कर्मठ कार्यकर्ताओं के अथक परिश्रम, समर्पण और संगठन की सामूहिक शक्ति का सशक्त प्रमाण है। उपचुनाव में बीजेपी जिस तरीके से विजयी सभी भाजपा उम्मीदवारों को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। दिल्ली के विकास के प्रति हमारी सरकार है वो प्रतिबद्ध है और नॉन स्टॉप काम लगातार कर रही है। राजधानी दिल्ली में शिक्षा व्यवस्था को मजबूत करने के लिए मुख्यमंत्री रेखा गुप्ता लगातार प्रभावी कदम उठाती जा रही है। इसी कड़ी में दिल्ली सरकार के मंत्रिमंडल में एक और प्रस्ताव को हरी झंडी दिखा दी है। दरअसल सीएम रेखा गुप्ता के नेतृत्व वाली कैबिनेट ने दिल्ली के सरकारी स्कूलों में डेस्क टेबल की कमी को देखते हुए तिहाड़ जेल फैक्ट्री में 10,000 नए डेस्क खरीदने का प्रस्ताव को मंजूरी दी है। इस निर्णय से जहां सरकारी स्कूलों में फर्नीचर की कमी दूर होगी, तो वहीं तिहाड़ में काम कर रहे बंदियों को रोजगार, कौशल विकास और पुनर्वास को अधिक अवसर प्राप्त होंगे। यह कदम शिक्षा व्यवस्था को सुदृढ़ करने के साथ साथ सामाजिक पुनर्वास की दिशा में भी एक महत्वपूर्ण पहल है। दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री रेखा गुप्ता ने एक्स पर पोस्ट करते हुए लिखा कि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय दिव्यांगजन दिवस हमारे उन सभी दिव्यांग भाई बहनों को सम्मान देने का अवसर है जिनकी अदम्य इच्छा शक्ति, विशिष्ट प्रतिभा और जीवन संघर्ष में दिखाया गया धैर्य हम सभी के लिए प्रेरणा है। ये दिन हमें याद दिलाता है कि किसी समाज की प्रगति तभी पूर्ण होती है जब हर नागरिक को अवसर, सम्मान और आगे बढ़ने का समान मार्ग मिले। आइए आज इस संकल्प को और दृढ़ करें। दिव्यांगजन न सिर्फ मुख्यधारा का हिस्सा बने बल्कि उनकी क्षमताओं को भी वे मंच मिले जहां वे अपनी पहचान को नई ऊंचाइयों तक ले जा सकते हैं। मुख्यमंत्री जनसेवा सदन में जनसुनवाई के दौरान दिल्ली के विभिन्न हिस्सों से आए नागरिकों से संवाद करने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ है। जनसुनवाई केवल समस्याएं सुनने का माध्यम नहीं बल्कि लोगों के जीवन को करीब से समझने और उनकी भावनाओं को महसूस करने और हमारी कार्यशैली को और अधिक संवेदनशील बनाने का अवसर है। प्रत्येक मुद्दे पर अधिकारियों को तुरंत स्पष्ट और मानवीय समाधान के निर्देश दिए। जनता का विश्वास हमारे सेवा भाव को और मजबूत करता है और यही भावना हर निर्णय और हर पहलू की मूल प्रेरणा है। दिल्ली की सीएम रेखा गुप्ता ने एक्स पर पोस्ट कर क्रांतिकारी खुदीराम बोस की जयंती पर याद करते हुए उन्हें कोटि कोटि नमन किया और साथ ही कहा कि 18 वर्ष की आयु में जिस निर्भीकता और राष्ट्र प्रेम के साथ उन्होंने अन्याय के विरुद्ध संघर्ष का मार्ग चुना, वो भारतीय स्वतंत्रता संग्राम की आत्मा में आज भी धड़कता है। उनके चेहरे पर उमंग, हृदय में अटूट विश्वास और कदमों में अद्भुत साहस, यह सब उन्हें उन क्रांतिकारियों की अग्रिम पंक्ति में खड़ा करता है जिन्होंने युवावस्था को ही राष्ट्र सेवा का संकल्प बना लिया। खुदीराम बोस जैसी अमर शहीद पर हर भारतवासी के लिए महान प्रेरणापुंज है। उधर संसद के शीतकालीन सत्र की शुरुआत हो गई है जिसका बुधवार को तीसरा दिन है। यह सत्र 19 दिसंबर तक चलेगा और कुल 15 बैठकें होनी है। तीसरे दिन राज्यसभा की कार्यवाही में क्या कुछ हुआ, आइए आपको सुनाते हैं।
डॉक्टर जॉन ब्रिटास।
थैंक यू सर। क्वेश्चन नंबर 31।
श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान।
Sir, the answer is laid on the table of the House.
So, first supplementary, Dr. John Britas.
Sir, the other day felicitating you, I had humbly reminded you that one of the functions of this House is to protect federalism. My question is precisely to protect that cardinal objective of this House, that is federalism. Sir, Samagra Shiksha scheme was launched in 2018 with the cooperation of state governments, 60-40 formula, 60% central government, 40% state governments. NEP was launched 2 years later, that is 2020. PMC was launched again after 2 years, that is 2022. Now, all of a sudden, Honorable Minister, I hold him in high esteem, but on this policy matter, I need to be critical of his stand. All of a sudden, he has taken a stand that unless you sign PM3, we will not release funds for the states in Samagra Shiksha. Sir, have you ever seen such a haphazard policy stand anywhere in the world, sir? Sir, please see the funds which are pending. Kerala, 2022-23, 348 crores were sanctioned, only 178 was released. 23-24, 343 crore was sanctioned, only 141 was sanctioned. 24-25, 428 crore, zero sanctioned, zero sanctioned. 25-26, 452 crore sanctioned, 92.41 only sanctioned. This is a case applicable to other state governments which are ruled by the opposition. So it's a very serious matter.
No.
Sir, I'm asking.
Let me give my ruling.
Yes, sir.
You don't give a big speech. This is a question hour. You should be specific to the question. So you will get the answer from the minister. Then others also can raise their questions. Otherwise, you are consuming more time. Be specific to the question.
Sir, I told you this is a very important matter.
Don't give a big lecture.
No, sir.
What is the use of giving a big lecture? You want the answer from the minister.
Sir,
be specific to this
I
question.
want to keep you also abreast about the developments. That's why. Sir, my only question is that Samagra Shiksha scheme, which was launched in 2018, which shouldn't be linked to any other schemes subsequently launched. So, is it part of arm twisting, politically motivated policy and stand of the central government that you are denying resources
this
to
is not
states?
This is not question.
My question, is it part of your political scheme to deny?
If you talk like that, then they will be also giving the answer like that. Then it is only
My
time.
submission to you is that,
Be specific to the question.
my submission is that, upholding the sanctity of the Samagra Shiksha, will you dealing that scheme from PM3 for release of funds to the states? Honorable Minister, I want your intervention, sir. Sir, I want your intervention. Yes.
Chairman, sir, my dear friend John Britta's tried to, with his eloquent speaking style, he want to mislead the House. Let me, the answer is very clear what he was quoting. This is not a partisan policy of union government. I quote few non-BJP ruled states, go to the columns. Himachal Pradesh, what is their allocation, how much they are getting. Karnataka, what is their allocation, how much they are getting. Punjab, how much their allocation, what is they are getting. Telangana, how much allocation, what is they are getting. They are getting appropriately. Sir, National Education Policy, Samagra Shiksha, PM3 schemes, all these are federal government policy implemented with the cooperation of state government, with the mutual agreement of the state governments. Almost all part of the country is unanimous on this issue. It has to be implemented. Due to, I don't want to, if he like to listen my answer, he needs my specific assurance from me. He himself mediate with his state government, with union government. My dear friend John Britta, I am very thankful to him. He created the bridge between government of Kerala and government of India. At one point of time, they agreed to sign the PM3 MOU. Later on, what compelled them, I don't know. Honorable Minister, Kerala government came to see me. I don't want to quote. It is their problem. They are facing dilemma within themselves. Due to their internal contradictions, they are not implementing PM3. And if I quote, what are there in the PM3? two other states are also not joined PMC. There are two different things. One is Tamil Nadu, they have their own regions. Subsequent discussions, continuous discussions are with Tamil Nadu government. At one point of time they are agreeing. When they are going back to Chennai, they have their different opinion. I am open, I am ready to cooperate with any state, those who will come to the terms of the Union government.
Thank you. Second supplementary.
Sir, he hasn't answered because will it de-link PMC from the Samaksha? I really want. And he has released 92.41 crores in 25-26. So my request to you is that please release the remaining also. That is my request. And the B part of my question is that, sir, as you rightly know, because you are familiar with the ecosystem of Kerala, Kerala's aided school ecosystem is very much part of the universal education scheme. Even MB Lord's guidelines also permit dispersal of fund to the aided school. In this context, my specific question to you is that, will you include the aided school ecosystem to the scheme of Samagra Shiksha? Thank you, sir.
In Kerala, their entitlement is for this year is around 452 crores. We are ready to release all the money subject to the conditions of implementation of national education policy, which they agreed to implement. I again, through you, through this August House, again through you, my dear friend Bitas, appeal to your government. What is the compulsion? And you may have some internal conflict between your allies. It may be your own issue. But why you are putting that burden on the people of Kerala? That's your own. Sort it out yourself and come and take the money what you are entitled. Regarding aided schools, sir, Government of India's policy is only meant for government schools.
Sudha N. Murthy ji. Third supplementary.
Education is not a stagnant water. It should be like a flowing river. People always mistake that schools, primary school or high school level, you don't require R&D. You require only in higher education. Government of India is kind enough to give certain amount of money for higher education, but may I request our Education Minister to release more funding because R&D is very expensive. If we don't do R&D, then it's very difficult to progress. There are many new methodologies that have come in a school level changing R&D, and I would request you to consider school level R&D, research and development, so that children can be better equipped. Dhanyavad, Jai Hind.
Chairman, sir, this is a very pertinent question. Looking into this aspiration, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has initiated Atal Innovation Mission. Through that Atal Innovation Mission, now we are implementing 10,000 Atal Tinkering Labs successfully in the different part of the country. This is specific, precisely meant for R&D in school level, innovation in school level. Now, after looking into the success of Atal Tinkering Lab, now Government of India has planned to expand that up to 50,000 Atal Tinkering Lab will be established. This year budget only, Government of India has given money, Prime Minister has given consent to open 50,000 new Atal Tinkering Lab in the different part of the country. That beyond, the corporate CSR model meant for education is primarily many institutions, many corporates are focusing STEM education in schools, and this is a good suggestion. Now it should be a people's movement.
Thank you. Fourth supplementary, Sasmit Patraji.
Sir, my specific question to the Honourable Minister is that Samagra Shiksha basically encompasses the larger perspective of how to bring about quality education. Having said that, how has NEP actually aligned with Samagra Shiksha over the last 3 to 4 years? And how through NEP has Samagra Shiksha been able to broad base the educational infrastructure within the country? Thank you.
With जो हमारी एक कहावत है, जो सोए रहेगा उसको जगाएंगे कैसे? Those who will be consciously sleep, we don't have an answer to and a way to make them awake. Sir, there is no difference between Samagra, late leader Atal Bihari Vajpayee, just you are the member in those days, sir, in the late 90s. The scheme was known as Sarva Shiksha Abhijan. GR ratio in those days was very minimal, very dismal. Looking into that background, Atalji has started Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan. Now, Sarva Shiksha Abhijan. Now, later on, it is converted to Samagra Shiksha. National education policy, if I precisely for the school education, what is national education policy? Kharge Sahab, with folded hand, looking into your seniority, please allow me to express.
Please, let the minister answer it. No running commentary anywhere, please.
Not please. From seniors like Kharge Sahab. Sir, what is there in the national education policy? National education policy is advocating for mother tongue based education. My dear friend, Sasmit is coming from a linguistic state, Odisha. Fortunately, it's from my state. Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Punjabi, Marathi, Ahomia, Bengali, these are the mother tongues of the many parts of the country. National education policy is giving emphasis to have primary education, early age education through mother tongue. What is the difference between Samagra and NEP? What is the contradictions? NEP is recommending for skill-based education. Employability in the 21st century is a new challenge. We have to write.
फिलहाल बुलेटिन में इतना ही। नमस्कार।